Something happened. Maybe you accidentally stepped on your cat's tail. Maybe you startled them. Maybe there was a tense moment, a hiss, a swat, a sudden scramble across the room. And then your cat disappeared for a while. And when they came back, they did something small, something quiet. Maybe they sat closer than usual. Maybe they bumped their head into your hand. Maybe they just showed up and stayed near you without being asked. And you probably thought, oh good, they're over it. But here's the thing. Your cat wasn't just getting over it. They were apologizing. And almost nobody recognizes it when it happens. The myth. There's a widespread belief that cats have no concept of repair, that they don't process conflict the way social animals do, that after a tense moment they simply reset, blank slate, no memory, no meaning. This idea has followed cats for generations, and it's wrong. Cats are not emotionally simple. They are emotionally subtle. There's a significant difference. And the distinction matters enormously, because if you can't read the repair, you miss the relationship deepening right in front of you. Here's what most cat owners don't realize. Cats have an entire behavioral vocabulary built around conflict resolution. It's quiet, it's easy to overlook, and it's been happening in your home probably your entire life without you ever fully seeing it. The science. Let's go back to the feral colony for a moment, because this is where the behavior originates. In a feral cat group, conflict happens constantly. Territory disputes, competition over resources, accidental injuries during play. Cats living in close proximity are going to clash. It's inevitable. But here's what researchers discovered watching these colonies over long periods of time. After conflict, cats don't just move on. They engage in a specific sequence of reconciliation behaviors, deliberate, consistent, and unmistakable once you know what to look for. The most common post-conflict behavior observed was approach. One cat, usually the one who initiated the conflict or came off worse from it, would move toward the other cat within a specific window of time. Not aggressively, slowly, with signals that communicated non-threat at every step. This approach was followed by contact, a head bump, a slow rub, sometimes grooming, the physical equivalent of extending a hand. And the receiving cat's response determined everything. Acceptance meant the bond was repaired. Withdrawal meant more distance was needed first. Your cat is running this exact same program with you, every single time. The specific apology behaviors. This is where it gets really interesting, because the behaviors are so understated that most people interpret them as random or coincidental. They're not. The slow return. After a tense moment, your cat leaves the room. This is not rejection, it's regulation. Cats need to process conflict privately. They're not sulking. They're resetting their nervous system. The return, when it happens, is the apology beginning. Watch the body language on that return carefully. A cat coming back in conflict mode will be low, tense, ears sideways. A cat coming back to repair will be upright, ears forward, tail raised or loosely curved. That tail position alone is one of the clearest peace signals in the entire feline communication system. The proximity offer. Your cat doesn't come and demand attention. They come and simply exist near you. They sit a foot away. They settle on the same couch cushion. They don't push for contact. They offer presence. This is deliberate. In feline reconciliation language, proximity without pressure says, I want to be close again. I'm leaving the next move to you. The head bump or slow rub. If you extend a hand or lean slightly toward them and they bump their forehead into you, that's the physical seal on the apology. The head bump deposits scent. It reestablishes the shared identity between you. It says we are still the same group. The conflict didn't break us. The grooming offer. Some cats will lick your hand or arm in the aftermath of tension. This is one of the most profound repair signals a cat can offer. All grooming, as we've talked about before, is reserved for trusted inner circle bonds only. Offering it after conflict is your cat saying, Not only am I sorry, I'm choosing you again.
Right now.
Deliberately. The slow blink at close range. If your cat holds eye contact with you and blinks slowly, especially from closer than usual, they are offering vulnerability. Soft eyes in the cat world signal zero threat intention. Doing it after conflict means they're actively trying to dissolve the tension between you. The moment most owners get wrong. Here's what typically happens after a tense moment with a cat. The owner feels guilty, or frustrated, or both. So when the cat returns, they either overpursue, reaching for the cat before the cat is ready, or they go cold, pulling back because they're still processing their own feelings about what happened. Both responses break the repair sequence. Overpursuit tells a cat that the emotional environment is still chaotic, and they retreat again. Coldness reads as continued conflict, and some cats will respond with anxiety or withdrawal that lasts for days. The correct response is almost counterintuitively simple. Stay calm. Stay available. Let the cat lead every step of the approach. When they offer contact, receive it. When they sit near you, acknowledge them softly. When they slow blink back. You are not rewarding bad behavior by accepting their apology. You are completing the repair cycle. And completing it fully, every time, is what builds a cat's emotional security over months and years. The deeper truth. Almost nobody talks about this part. The fact that your cat apologizes at all, that they feel the pull to repair after conflict, tells you something enormous about how they see you. Cats don't attempt reconciliation with threats. They don't repair bonds they don't value. The entire behavior only exists because your cat has something with you worth protecting. Every apology your cat has ever offered you, every quiet return, every unprompted head bump after a difficult moment, every slow blink from across a tense room, was your cat choosing the relationship over the conflict. They were saying, what we have matters more than what just happened. After any tense moment, give your cat space first. 10 minutes minimum. Let them regulate before you attempt any reconnection. Watch for the upright tail on their return. That's your green light. Lean slightly toward them, offer your hand low, and let them come the rest of the way. Receive every repair gesture fully. Don't half respond.
Put the phone down.
Make eye contact.
Slow blink.
Be present for the whole 10 seconds it takes. And when the moment is complete, let it be complete. Don't revisit the tension. Don't hold it. Your cat has already moved forward. Follow them there. Your cat has been apologizing to you their whole life. After every startled swat, every hissed warning, every moment where the tension between you got too big and they had to walk away from it, they always came back, with a bump, a blink, a quiet settling beside you. And now, every time your cat returns after a difficult moment and sits just close enough to touch, you'll know exactly what they're saying. They chose you again. They always do. Tell me in the comments, has your cat ever done something after a tense moment that makes complete sense to you now? I want to read every single one. If you made it this far, you understand something most people never will. Cats aren't just pets. They're complex, emotional, intelligent beings. Tap the video on your screen to keep learning the secret language of cats. And subscribe to Cat Class, because understanding your cat changes everything.